So this is going to be the character pick.
Here we go. Duomo di Sirio. First game of grand finals. We have Chikurin with Leroy, Al with Miguel.
And let's take it back, Mark. What happened earlier in group stage to be able to kind of make this matchup an interesting one? It wasn't anything flashy Al did. It was really just good movement, and he just insistence on mids, and Chikurin just caught him moving, caught him on counter hit, caught him moving a couple times, able to come up with some big launch sequences, and he ran through him for 2 games.
And that's the thing. I think Al, the way he played him, he kind of took Chikurin's game to himself and beat him that way. He's just, you know, mitigating risk, going for quick sidesteps, scoping out the lows. Whenever a big hit would come out, he would sidestep and capitalize with a launch punish, take him to the wall, and put him in the mix. And I think Al was able to outplay him at his own game, and that's really what got him the big win, and it was a huge risk, which led into a big punish there. So Chikurin taking that first round. But, you know, it could have gone either way between these 2 players.
Looking like a different kind of set from earlier on, though, already. Chikurin looks a lot more comfortable.
Hit after the first one whiffed there, that was crazy. Oh, he misses the combo at the wall.
Ow. Testing with these down for 1s. Gets the 1+2 throw. Plus frames, he just backs off completely. Chikurin finds a counter hit launch.
Yeah, I see someone mentioning in the chat as well that Ao is like playing at 100 miles per hour. And you know, Ao is playing at an increasingly crazy rate, right? But Miguel is not a 100-mile-an-hour car. I'll just say that. Miguel is not one of those vehicles. So I think regardless of how he's playing, he's going to have to make really hard decisions on how he goes in.
Clean round, though. Able to keep Chikurin off balance, score those down back 3s in mid-range like that. Just good touches, back up, wait for Chikurin to get off a response with punish.
Nice. Good break on the throw here. Trying to catch him. He's going to have to watch out for some of those tools. You know, Chikurin already showing them. Oh, he caught him.
Really good return from follow-up damage.
Ooh, he caught him. Big risk there, of course, too.
Dash of pressure from Chikurin.
Has him at the wall. What's he going to do? Oh, they traded blows. He got so lucky there was a trade. Hey, look at that.
And he pushes.
Scrambled eggs came out on top. 2 rounds to 1. Went for the grab there, but inadvertently got the hit, which is great, of course. And that's the first time we saw the neutral orbital from him. The orbital not really playing a factor in the matchup so far. It's not a move that Chikurin is comfortable throwing out, especially
counter
with the
hit launch. He's going to get the wall.
Now what?
Now pressure time.
He went for the
Fishing with the big mid.
How are you going to deal with it? You're going to have to watch out. Trying to open him up. Al has a big opportunity here. Yo. Al is striking while it's hot. If Chikurin's going to do this, is Leroy the right decision? They're at the character select screen. Bro, I don't even know what you're saying
about that. Like, it didn't even feel like he completely ran away with it or anything. It just, in certain moments, Al just piled on the offense. Again, 2 of those rounds were just secure from just keeping him off balance at the corner, just down back 3s, down back 3s.
I think that's the thing. He's forced to play that style of game, but with a character like Geese, he can force Ao to play his game. And I think that's
as you said
the big disconnect. Is like, it's one of those things where it's not the level of comfort that he likes. He does not want to bet it on these minute decisions up close. He wants to be able to establish and have the fear of things like meter, things like wall, things like whiff punishing with a crazy combo with a rage art at the end. And that's something that he wasn't able to utilize with Leroy. But with Geese here now, that could be a different story. So we'll see how that is going to play out, of course. Geese, the character that he's most known for. Oh, what the? He went for the wall standing from crouch down forward, too, there. From the, what the? Not sure why that option came out.
Again, funny enough, Ao, a lot of his pressure, he hasn't really been going the Savage stance a lot. You see it come out a little bit more this round. Already going to some Savage Stance options. In pressure.
Yep. He does have rage, though.
Again, the
one hit could end it here.
clockwise rotation.
Oh, big risk. Oh, big opportunity. How's he going to deal with it? There's no time left. While standing 4. Slow and easy is the way I want to love you tonight. And again, it's all about control. And right now, Chikurin is looking not too shabby. He has meter. He has pressure options.
The low touch is adding up for Chikurin.
Yeah, Chikurin is making it work. And again, here's the float. The follow-up here. He's going to push towards the wall. Oh, he missed the combo. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Let the most important part get away from him. Now you got Chikurin with 2 bars built now.
Oh, nice. While standing 3. Gets the instant screw. The follow-up, he's going to push towards the wall. Chip series into JKN.
Wow, the whole stage.
He was trying to add everything up. He should be able to close it out here. But the side... Uh-oh. The time. What are you going to do? Ow, what are you going to do? There's no time. Had to do it. He had to go low. No other way to break him. 2 rounds straight for Chikurin. This change already proving super successful. Nice whiff punish. The follow-up here gets the bounce. Misses the 1+2. But doesn't matter. A reset opportunity.
Yeah,
Looking
got the screw.
things out here. Ooh, in the extra distance, he's dead.
That was
so
clean.
tight.
That was clean.
Dude, that is specialist knowledge there. Jab, max mode cancel, gets the extra oomph to finish it off.
And it's like you
back
said,
to character select screen.
Since that pick,
He's looking at his phone. What were you going to say, Obama?
I was gonna say, yeah, just consulting the notes, I guess. But since the Geese pick, like you said, it's the way he played it completely changed up, right?
Oh yeah,
it's a lot less reliant on him having to play Al's game, like you were saying. But now Al, that decision making has completely shifted in favor of Chikurin. Now you have to adapt to his pace. You're playing around the meter. You're constantly, scared the entire time.
Yeah.
Any of those mid touches that can lead to just huge damage potential. You saw it a couple times. This is probably a better pick for this matchup for him. It's been tougher, again, in the long sets, especially with Kunimitsu for him. But
well, this is going to be an interesting challenge because, we have not yet seen this particular matchup between these 2 players.
Yeah.
When they met in the group stages, it was Ao using Miguel. So I'm curious to see. Oh my God, he got an answer for it. And I'd like to think this is the character that Ao has probably been investing more time into lately, especially learning this new character, really trying to mold as play style with Kunimitsu. But sometimes you can't mold against Mr. Howard.
Yeah, he's getting mauled at the wall here.
Yo, that sequence, that back to you guess wrong, you duck, that nosebleed stun is going to lead to so much damage at the wall. And again, the way Ao is forcing now to kind of encroach Chikurin's defenses, but Chikurin is cool with this because, at the same time, he's building a leader. He's building up a threat, just playing the way he wants to play.
Yeah, even that end of that first round. If it ends when you build a bar and a half, you're not even worried about it.
Oh, man, what a sequence here. The follow-up here.
You got a sidewall here. Step in low.
Nice, gets the knockdown. Back 2, you got to watch out for. And here's the low meter, going for the mix-ups. Oh, he finished it, he's dead. That is not what he wanted. He was not able to confirm. But 2 rounds straight for Chikurin, and just like that, things are starting to turn around.
Yeah, huge momentum shift.
Bro, all that play, and Chikurin still has all this meter ready to go. Nice whip punish. Holy crap. Able to beat out the neutral jump in the landing frames. And look at that, gets the wall.
Got his splat.
Uh-oh.
But all that just to get clipped by counter hit low. Now Chikurin has you at the wall, has meter to back himself up now.
Yeah. And the thing is, he can go
Almost
for
two
these
bars
opportunities, like for the hop over, try to go for some extra tech roll, crazy damage.
Willing to just burn meter on pressure
He's
at this
feeling
point.
it. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Gets the jab punish knockdown. Hey man, that was 3 rounds straight. That was 3 rounds straight. You better consult your notes more. We were talking about it early on. If Al was going to do this, he needs to do this now. He does not want to go into another set. So 2-1.
It's going to be very, very difficult for him if Chikurin resets here.
All right, stage select. What is Al going to opt for? Open stage, infinite azure.
Come on. This
Here we go.
Be amusing.
Kunimitsu, 参上です.
Round 1. Fight.
Normally, I would say the stage favors Al, but Chikurin's very comfortable fighting on this open stage like this, too.
Oh, yeah.
He's been going to it all day.
Nice. And in the open, you know, Kunimitsu is a character that has no problems about dealing damage. Because of the nature of her her utility on some of her moves and her unscaled damage, she can put them into some crazy traps. And look at that. Ooh, now the disrespect's starting to come out. Knowing the situations where you have the frames to be able to pull out things like hop kicks and hop knees, it could really, I mean, now's the time to do it while he doesn't have the crazy meter build, right?
Yeah, especially if you're going to fish with reads or with, you know, crush attacks and stuff like that. At least now he doesn't have the benefit of being able to just lay on 60% for no reason. If you're going to take that kind of gambit, take it now and be able to at least clear a round. Even if he builds a gauge, that's fine, but be able to seal rounds. So now it turns into this kind of fight. Both players kind of touching and running. Chikurin with slight life advantage.
Here we go. Oh. The slide, the follow-up here.
The dash pressure, dash feints.
Time's a wasting. What are you going to do? Oh, he got stabbed. How is this going to play out? Slight life lead. There's no time.
No.
There's no time. You know, if you're going to throw a kunai at me, I'm going to throw my shoulder at you. And look at this. Huge whiff punish. Or huge punish, I should say. Look at the damage.
That's such a huge swing.
All he needs is the meter, man. That meter makes a world of difference. Nice sidestep. Gets the hit here, but doesn't convert on a full combo. Which could be a huge detriment here to his game plan. What's going to happen? Ooh, you go low, I go low too.
Chikurin fishing mid in return.
Now what? How? Oh, that could be it.
Follow up.
One mix-up could do it.
Block him.
Oh,
Wow. Comes with the while standing one, then chops her at the
believe it.
ankles.
That's crazy. That was crazy. Here we go. About to let the beat drop. Goes for the low. This time getting punished for it. How are you going to deal with this owl? Losing on life. Chikurin looking to reset here. Will he be able to do it? Owl dealing with years and years of the second place curse. Was on fire throughout most of the day, but now having to deal with the
Chikurin's ability to slow down a match and just take control. Because that's what just happened. Bracket reset, and now Al's the one on the back foot now. This is the first time it's been like this all day.
Yeah. And it's all reset. We have a new situation here where we're going to pick another random stage, but of course the players get to pick who they're going to be choosing to go into battle. And it looks like Chikurin has already locked in Geese. Al has some thinking to do here. This is Al's opportunity.
Uber Eats.
Yo, yeah, you have your favorite spot's gonna close early. They got some different hours in Japan. Sometimes they close at 8. You got to be ready. moment for both of these players to kind of breathe here as they play this final set of the tournament. I mean, he's standing up with his stick. What's going on? Are they taking a break? What's going on?
What is this?
I like it. He's picking up his drinks. Maybe they are switching side.
Oh, you see? Yeah, side switch. Yeah.
Bro, he has 3 beverages with him. That's how you know it's real.
Obey your thirst, Mark. When you're trying to stay hydrated.
Yep.
Oh, I thought I was gonna give him. I thought he was gonna give him the reverse bear hug. I thought he was about to come from behind.
All right, they're plugging in. They're getting ready. So we have the side switch. As these players get ready. Gotta adjust the chair too. Make sure you're comfortable. This is the final set of the tournament. All right, resetting the positions, getting ready to go. Making sure your buttons are good, which is always important, especially with the side switch. You got to make sure you're on point.
Yeah, I'm thinking for Al, what does he do here? The momentum switch. Do you change characters? Like, what do you do?
The thing is, because it's a race to 3, he has the opportunity to kind of test things out. And I feel like because he forced himself, and I don't think it's going to change depending on any character that he uses. He's now playing Chikurin's game.
Yeah.
Geese, Howard, and that style that he plays, everyone is playing Chikurin's game. The only way to beat it is to make all the reads. You got to play out of your mind.
The other thing too is from watching how Chikurin's played this, you could tell his comfort levels are through the roof, man. He gets meter, he's just throwing it away on like low return pressure. He doesn't even really care at some point. 2 bars. Yeah. I'll burn one just to touch you low once. You know, it's not really a big deal for him.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking here. I feel like a Fakuram try could work out, but there probably is a reason why he never started off with Fakuram as well. I know he was putting a lot of time into that character. So we'll see. Either way, how is it going to work out? Kunimitsu, I think, is a strong choice overall, but I don't think Miguel's going to work. Not against Geese. So here we go. Back into the action. G-Corp Helipad is the stage that we're going to get. You got that real bout. Geese Howard without the long hair.
It's a real bout right here, man.
Out. Oh, yeah.
Chikurin picking up where he left off. Mid-touch in the open. Wheel kick out. Kind of fishing with the down forward too, kind of flailing.
How's this going to work out? Yeah, I mean, nice. Gets the 4 pressure. The follow-up here. And at some point, he was already ducking with that down back 3 series there.
That was something else that really showed up last set. Chikurin's low guard in that last game.
Yeah.
His low guard and block punishment has been very, very solid.
Why not duck against Kunimitsu? What mids is he going to errantly throw out? If he goes for that down 4-2, it's not even going to launch. That only launches standing opponents or counter hit. So at that range, he's perfectly okay to duck. Okay. That one worked out. Here we go. Al on the scoreboard. He needs this.
Just the string recognition, the awareness from Chikurin. This is just
a lot of discourse from the viewers right now, cheering, hoping for an Elisa pick as well.
We might see it, but depends on.
I'm gonna go with no.
It depends on if he's able to even find an answer with Kuni in somehow, right? And even though he has the lead, Chikurin just feels like he has all control.
Ooh, he missed. He was out of range there from the quarter circle forward 1+2. No punish. And that's the thing. It's like sometimes you expect him, like he has to burn it. He has to make it say he's not going for it. I can't believe he didn't do it. Wow, he's round. He gets the hit, able to sidestep that attack. 2 rounds to 1 here.
That micro step.
They gotta step.
That's so hard to do consistently, especially at this level.
Yeah. And you got to just set the tone, set the stage here. He just built that meter. Now Chikurin becoming more of a loaded weapon. Okay, nice punish. Caught him out of the air, gets the screw. He's going to get as well.
Okay,
now what's the mix?
Putting together a
Goes for
sequence here.
Ooh, nice. Now you're going to deal with it, but you got to watch out because that rage is scary. But 3 rounds to 1, Ao able to take a match. And this is huge because that momentum has been drifting and drizzling away from him as soon as that match started and when he switched over to Geese. So he had to put a band-aid to that pressure.
He needed that kind of game.
Yeah.
I think just for confidence, because it felt like there wasn't any in that last game of that last set.
All right, here we go. Geometric plane is the choice here from Chikurin, opting not to go for Infinite Azure. So this is a interesting pick from him because he has never picked the stage prior in any of the matches we've seen
that's
on
right.
stream. So let's see.
He's been going infinite stage all day long. This is the first time, yeah.
Again, go for
Getting
the
things
quick
started
damage.
off
He's gonna
here.
get the wall.
Low parry in the 35, 40%. Double
Yeah,
Rapuken
he
just
wants
for the
that
extra
meter.
damage, Chung.
Extra damage. Here's the positioning. Nice wall switch here from Ao. Oh, good block. And look at that. Time to disrespect him. Let me put the knees in. Now what? Oh, that was a sick option to deal with the back tier mix-up. Go for the jump. I like that.
And the low's adding up.
Oh, nice
Wasn't
punish
confident
there.
in the whip punish, just went delay low.
Now what? Oh, the side step 3.
Stepped in and cracked the legs.
That was big because had that been low parried, had that been blocked, might have had a different option there.
Yeah, you have to imagine by now Ao has kind of a read on when he sees that step like that. It's been an option that Chikurin's been going to a lot.
Ooh, look at that whip punish.
Back
Knowing-
too, yeah.
The opportunity.
You know where you're going.
Jeez, look at the damage. Bro, he's trying to light him up. Okay, back turn. Go to stab. Oh, he wasn't ready. He's trying to make things happen now. Just like that, Ao erasing the life lead and closing it out. He's going to get this rage art here, make you watch the animation, and he's going to get around here. It's going to be tied up. Flashy.
Hey, that's a better action scene than I've seen in some movies recently.
Yeah. And she has, it's crazy because she has the blue pill and the red pill daggers. That's crazy.
Why you gotta hurt me like that, man? Why you gotta hurt me like that, bro?
It hurt everybody.
Don't remind
He
me of
deserves
it.
it. You should have seen what Rip said about it. Anyways, going into the action. Follow up there. Quarter circle forward 2. Nice. Goes to the mix.
Loaded cannon on Chikurin's side, though. Knee touch. Ao has to be very careful about his approach here.
Uh-huh. Gets the knockdown.
Fading out the up forward 3.
Like, oh my gosh. Don't know if that's exactly what he wanted, but look at this. Chikurin looking to close things out. Gets the Ripuken. 2 rounds to 1 now.
Yeah, you can feel a
Very
slow
important
readjustment on Chikurin's side.
This time, getting
There
a
it
little parry.
is.
Big opportunity.
Chikurin's he scored so much off of that sidestep low.
Yeah, the
Throughout the
delayed
day,
tech roll
really.
there was able to beat the mix-up. You know, Al was really trying to go for some dirty stuff there, too. Nice while setting 1. Counter hit, though. This is huge. Chikurin has hella meter. Oh, my God, the wall messed him up.
He's not out of the
he knows.
woods yet.
He knows.
Touch the sky.
He's
Storm.
Yo, because he had those 2 meters, he was able to convert in that way. You could only get that kill if you had those 2 meters because of the race. So good stuff.
And just mentally, that's the kind of game you hate to lose. If you're Al, because he did a good job of, I think, changing up his tempo and pace. But just to lose it off of just something like that, you know, just because he passively gained 2 meters when you were playing him in the prior round. He has to kind of shake that off, especially because he's been playing better this set than he did the last set, for sure.
Here we go. 1 round apiece. Or 1 game apiece, I should say, in our grand finals. The final set as well. Going to the Vermilion Gates. Happy holidays, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Here we go.
Yeah, it's been a
Who is
long
going to
day,
break
Tech,
the
and
tie?
Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching. Sticking along for the ride.
Ooh,
In the mid-range.
that was sick.
Uppercut off the slide.
Nice
Teleport.
Big combo to start it off. That is
We're at the wall.
unfortunate there. Oh, he thought he had enough time. Delayed on the wall standing 1 there. Not going to catch him, but he puts him into rage, which is, of course, very dangerous. Gets the grab, and that's going to close it out. No, it wasn't enough. Never mind. We got insurance. We have our trusty kunai. Oh, we try to bait him with the wall standing attack. Gets the patience and the knockdown. But here comes Ao. Here comes Ao. Nice whip punish. Has the positioning here. Oh, this is big. Forward, 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 2. Able to land. Looking to close it out. 1 more hit could do it.
Waited it out.
You do not want to die on pixels like this. Especially since he has meter. Here we go. This is huge. Who's going to pull out to the lead?
Big round for Al here.
Counter hit. Counter hit. Down 4 series. The follow-up.
Chikurin just backing up. Has a bar to work with.
He's not afraid to go
down.
Oh, these opportunities.
4-3.
The mix. The mix.
Low and then low
And look
again.
at that.
Delay low.
Bro, this was what Al was trying to do, is to not let him play. And those 3 rounds that we saw, it was combo, sequence, wall. You guess wrong, you die. And that is the type of play mentality that he has to impose against Chikurin's Geese. You cannot let Chikurin control the match. And that was a perfect example of the type of matches that Ao needs to take control over.
So given that, do you think Chikurin leverages stage select here?
Yeah. Oh, he went to geometric again.
Geometric plane?
I feel like maybe he thinks he needs the walls for these big comebacks. Either that or he's not afraid of Kunimitsu. Either or. This is huge because Ao right now wins this game. He wins the tournament.
Tournament point.
2-1. Let's see what happens.
Round 1.
Tournament game here, but he's got to finish.
Can he do it?
And I like the opening. Just wants to see where Chikurin's head's at. Dash in, guard, dash back out, dash back in. Just see what he's going to give me.
You know, there's those moments and these sequences that you practice as a player to pull out tricks and your different tool set. And I feel like Ao has probably been waiting for this moment. I'm already seeing him do some crazy stuff that he has not done the entire day. Setups for the sweep. Now he's starting to pull away. Will the strategy work, though? How is he going to deal with this? Step into the low. Slight delay. Here we go. Out with the round lead as well.
It feels like he's in control right now. And then back up.
I think that's what we're
not
gonna
trying to
see, too,
engage.
is- oh, nice low parry. He's going to get quite the distance here. Should be able to push towards the wall.
Yeah, actually gets the wall. After. Delay low from Chikurin. Up 4-3, going to touch him for it.
Oh, but he knew the right rhythm there.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to hurt
Rotate
big
around,
time.
still be able to maintain corner control here. Double rep. And then the down 3.
That was
yeah.
crazy. He made great use of the meter there too.
Yeah, if you're, I think if you're out, you're not sweating that round too much. He dumped a lot of bar to be able to do that.
But Chikurin has really been showing his ability to use Geese's toolset. That standing 2 has found the mark so many times in terms of just interrupting his opponent's attack.
Yeah.
Ooh, they trade.
The spin
That's
kicks
what
and
we wanted.
Al so far today, whenever he's bet on that flip kick like that, it's worked out. It did not work out here. Chikurin now in max mode, burns the meter just on pressure.
Oh, he gets a knockdown. Good punish into the
And
low parry.
immediate
I know
low
what
parry.
you're doing, son. Not today. Chikurin looking to high things up. This round is an important one.
No meter necessary here. Playing with full confidence.
Uh-huh. Nice. Clips him.
With the crouch.
How's Al going to deal with this? He's close to a meter as well. He knows if he gets one touch here, it's going to do a ton of damage. Nice. Chopping away.
Fishing with that back
Are you going
three.
to do it? Oh my
Gets
god,
the
again!
mid,
He's
burn
done
the
it so
meter,
much throughout
hit
this
the wall.
match.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
2-2.
Chikurin.
You will know your
This guy's good. This guy is good.
He's all right.
You can't tell
He's
from
alright.
the demeanor or the look on his face, but every time he's gone for that standing 2 series, it wasn't a whiff punish. It was a read on when his opponent would press a button. He knew to pull it off. He has been on fire, really showcasing his eye for the matchup. Oh man. It's all come down to this. This is the final match of the tournament, guys.
And Al wants home field advantage.
Yeah, all you guys posting that I know not a lot of people like the 2D characters. For some reason, they can't imagine a 2D character being strong, and they all are. But you got to give it up. This takes skill to be able to pull this off. This definitely takes skill. Because we all know that we are troubled by so many Geese players winning all these tournaments.
round 1. Fight.
Anyway, getting into it.
And regardless
Final
of
match.
how you feel about it, man, he's playing the game.
Yeah.
It's in the game. This is what it is. You got to hold that. He's not playing for you to make it fun to watch for you, whatever you think is fun to watch. He's playing to win. And these lows just
gotta
adding
go.
up or out. Nice. Good evasive maneuvers there. Dashing mids. Not even on health.
Nice.
Really important that Al wins this round. Before Chikurin can build some gauge, at least be able to take a round here. Good guard, while standing 4.
Oh, and he gets a
Big
counter
kinda
hit,
slide.
closing it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Round 2.
It was just a matter of time there. It's all about timing. And you know, Ao has been switching it up. He has been kind of delaying his attack, opting to step more before he does it, looking for a reaction.
Al
out of
almost had a
Chikurin.
full back
Oh,
turn sequence there.
Jesus.
Crouch jab to offset. He has the wall pressure here.
Yo, the mask got knocked
Mask
off.
on, mask off.
Oh, he didn't break. Oh, he tried to do some dirt there. But luckily, he rolled out of the way.
Geese and rage break. The kunai.
Now what? Now what? Oh, he jumped.
Max
And he
lays
landed.
down 4.
Round 3.
Here we go.
Fight.
Al,
Tournament point
tournament
for Ao.
point.
Oh, the block! That was huge. Yo, you're not gonna hit me with those shenanigans.
Chikurin with
And he
2
has
bars
meter.
to his
What's he
name.
gonna do?
In the corner.
Oh, the
Ooh,
duck,
roll
the
to
slight
right side.
sidestep, and that's a Kuni thing.
Mm-hmm. Sidestep low.
How are you gonna deal with it? Ow!
Small
Can you make
punishment
this
jabs.
comeback?
It's okay.
And you got to deal with this meter too. What are you gonna do? He's almost at a full stack.
Had to burn some on pressure. That's okay. If you're out, that's a dub. Take the small dubs when you get them. Mitigate the damage from the meter.
He does have rage.
Back to 2. Yes. He's okay with this, though.
Oh, big risk. Is he going to do it again? There's no way he would. What are you doing? He thought he was going to put him into a crazy mix, but Chikurin was like, nah, not on my watch. Let me throw some plasma
It's not
out
that
there.
easy. It's not that easy. Up 4-3.
Yeah, you're not making a Twitch
With
clip
a
out
big
of me.
chance here. You cannot let Chikurin play. He's got 2 bars. He's willing to spend it on anything and everything. Burning on pressure. Air
Oh
Chikurin.
my goodness! He rushed in. This is not. This is gonna do a ton of damage. Down. Oh, what are you doing?
All the bars.
Mix up. The mid. The follow up. He's looking to put
Ow,
out. Oh, the punish. The knockdown.
The low touch. The low touch.
Oh, the counter. He's gonna get it.
My.
Final round of the tournament.
Round.
Fight.
It's all come down to this.
Ow, you've been wanting a big dub like this for so long, man. Come on, close it out.
He gets the count. The follow up. How's this gonna work out? Oh my God.
Chikurin with 1 bar. Do not get clipped by that back 3.
Oh,
Or that-
the standing
no.
2. He's so good with that move.
His hit rate with that today is got to be near at least like 90%.
Oh my
1-2.
God.
And
he gets it.
Chikurin steals it back.
Give in to your fears.
And all he could do is the
3-2
nice
after
guy
the
thumbs
reset.
up.
Good stuff. Wow.
Oh my God.
Big
And-
ups to Al being able to fight back like that after a reset like that. That was a very strong rebound from him. He came very, very close. Chikurin, though, showing you why he's still the world champ.
What a set. Man. And you said it early on, too, that if you're out, you have to go guns blazing from the very start. The longer you play against this guy, Chikurin, the tougher it's going to be, and that proved to be real. It went down to the very end, but Chikurin was able to come out on top. What a sequence, man. His ability to use that standing 2 is so good. Well-deserved. Well-deserved victory.
Like you said, hit rate percentage with it is through the roof on the day, to be honest with you. I can't remember. There hasn't been too many times where it whiffed or missed its mark. And a lot of those times, it's like you said, it's based on reads. It's not